In the third and last installment of this series, we're going to Casita Maria Center for Arts and Education to see Tijay Mohammed's Read to a Child. When you first come in, you get to see the main piece for the exhibition, alongside a quote from Maya Angelou. TJ explains why it's the centerpiece.
A friend gave me a book that is the title of the show, which is Read to a Child. You will see a picture of me reading to my daughter. So a friend gave me that book as a gift to my daughter when she was born. And I would read the book to her every night whenever I come home, regardless, it became a ritual. And I would just be reading with her. I'll read other books. Sometimes we watch YouTube. So this is one woman that I see my daughter in. And so I labeled the whole series as the Ache for Home series. So you're aching for home, and at the same time, when you read the whole code, you put yourself in it and begin to see how that code is relevant to your own life in reference to what your life is like in the US.
At the time of making the first few pieces, COVID had begun. By then, TJ had sent his daughter to Ghana for her safety, but also to grow up in a place where she won't be considered as other.
If it was just the shadow that everyone is going to see, there's no police brutality. If it's just the skeleton, then there would not be nothing. But it's the color of the skin that sparks this idea of hatred in everyone. I want my daughter to grow up from one, looking around her. She see people just like her. She's building this sense of pride, sense of strength. She is building and growing in an accent that she would hear every day, even in the Bronx and also in Africa. But now it would be more because the culture dominates in Africa more than in the Bronx. Her teachers are just like her. They speak like her. They have the same hair just like her. And then now, by the time she's like conscious of the world around her, she comes back to the US to live her life.
But this exhibition is layered, much like his collages. Not only does it show his aspirations for his daughter, but it also brings the conversations about the relationships fathers have with their children and how the system needs to get better.
The show also highlights the the role fathers play in the role of children, which is sometimes overlooked in the Bronx or in a community dominated by people of color. A lot of them is the system that takes away the father from the child. A lot of these parents you meet, the mother always want the father around, but circumstances makes it that she cannot have the father around because she herself is not at peace. But if you go deeper and deeper, you realize this is something that started way back, which the system caused. It's a very soft approach in critiquing the system, and the pieces welcome you not to think about all the politics around it. But if you begin to read and relate to it deeper and deeper, it begins to decode a lot of stuff for you.